Greetings, Football Genius here. Um, I've got to share this with you. I swear I wasn't going to, but I can't not. It's just too fucking good. A mate of mine, um, he's he's my PT, and he sent me a screenshot from Instagram where some some bloke was talking about how to get a really good pump in your glutes, gluteus maximus, your bum muscles, just in case you don't know. And he says, I'm not making this up, I swear. He says, not trolling, I'm dead serious. If you do deadlifts with a small butt plug, it forces you to really use the glutes. Strongly recommended. Jesus fucking Christ, I bet it does. I wonder what a fucking big one would do. But anyway, look, to paraphrase Meatloaf, I'll do anything for glutes, but I won't do that. But I got a serious point. I mean, the point is, how important is your business to you? And what are you prepared to do to get the gains you want? I mean, when it comes to bodybuilding, I'm not prepared to use a butt plug to get a more muscular bottom. There are limits to what I will do. When it comes to business, I'm sure the things that you draw the limit at, but where that limit is, I don't know. Now, for some business owners, it's getting outside their comfort zone and doing stuff that's really uncomfortable. And why that's important, it's not quite at butt plug levels yet, but why that's important is when you work with us, or if you work with us, it's uncomfortable at the beginning because we force you to go through a process of transformation in your business. Now, it's not massive, you don't got to like refurbish the place or anything, but we have to go through a 5-step process before we even think about writing you any copy, running any ads, or even advising you on strategy. Because until we know all this stuff, we can't possibly advise you how to approach it. The analogy I'll use is you go to the doctor, and unless you're a special kind of fucking stupid, you don't go into the doctors and say, hey, I've got this pain here, here's what I think the problem is, and here's the prescription I want you to write for me. When the doctor says, well, I need to examine you, you don't say, well, no, don't need to do that, I just want the prescription. Okay, there might be some times when you want to do that if you've got some kind of ulterior motive. But if you've got any sense, and for the most part, you go into the doctors and you say what's wrong with you, he or she will examine you, he or she will make a diagnosis, which may be wrong, of course, and then you get a prescription and you take the prescription, and if that doesn't work, you go back again. Okay, and sometimes you might even get a second opinion. But the point is, unless you are a special kind of stupid, you don't just walk in there and demand a certain kind of treatment for what you've decided is the problem. Well, going to any kind of expert is the same, really. I mean, it amazes me. Very few people will take their car into the mechanic and say, well, this is the problem, I've decided what this is the problem is, I want you to replace that part. They'll say to the mechanic, my car ain't working properly, will you please find out what's wrong and fix it? You don't call an electrician if you've got an electrical problem and say, I know what the problem is, I want you to fix it for me. For the most part, you don't do that. I mean, sometimes if you know what the problem is, it's obvious. But if it's just a random thing and your electrics are behaving strangely, you ask the guy to look at it for you. Same with the plumbing. I've got a leak, not sure where it is or why, but I want you to fix it for me. You go through any business, really, any industry, any niche, and you trust the expert. Why is it in business all of a sudden it's different? You've got an opinion. I want a sales letter and I want it to be 22 pages long. Well, how the fuck do you know that? Even I don't know that until I've looked at it properly, and I'm a copywriter. So I'm still thinking about those butt plugs. So please, when you go to an expert about your business, first make sure he or she is an actual expert, and 2, make sure he or she treats your business in the same way as a doctor would. They do a thorough examination. Because what I found is a lot of people in my niche, I would say my competitors, but I don't actually have any competitors. We don't have any competitors because no one does things the way we do them. Okay. What we've got is, I wrote about this the other day, people having their little hammer, their one-trick ponies they are. They've got their own hammer and everything they fucking see is a nail and they're going to hammer it flat. Well, we don't do that. That's what we call transactional marketing. They take you from the known. They've decided that what your problem is, no matter what it is, but they've decided that the hammer is the solution. That's known. And they take you to the unknown, meaning we've got no fucking idea what the results of this is going to be, really, because we're just applying a tool regardless of what the problem might be. So they take you from the known to the unknown. That is transactional marketing. We do a transformational process instead, meaning we take you from the known to the unknown. And by that we mean we know what your situation is because we look at it through a 5-step process. We know where we are. I don't know of anyone else who's doing that in the way we do it. So we look at where you are right now, the situation right now. We look at the known. And we take you to the unknown, meaning what we're saying is, here's the situation. This is exactly the situation you're in now. This is what your business is like. This is the kind of customers and clients you're looking for. This is where they are. These are the channels available to us to put your marketing messages that we've created in front of them. Let's see what we can do with it. We don't know yet, and it might take us a little while, but like the doctor, we don't know if the prescription's going to work. It does sometimes it doesn't, but we'll keep plugging away at it till it does. So we take you from the known to the unknown. That's transformational. Now, I know you want certainty. I know you want to be able to go to someone and say, yes, this is the answer you're looking for. Well, maybe. Any marketer who really guarantees you that, you might want to look elsewhere, because they can't really. There's so many confounding variables. I mean, yeah, there are some times I can look at things and very quickly I can see, I know what the answer is. And if you want me to tell you, you're going to pay me because I'm not doing it for free. But it's often, usually not that straightforward. And people who tell you it is either stupid, mistaken, or just plain lying to you. Anyway, that's me out of here. Next few days, I'm going to go through the 5-step process we take you through. We call it the process before we start marketing for you. I'm going to take you through that so you've got a better understanding of it, and you'll see whether or not it's right for you. In the meantime, just think about those butt plugs and deadlifts. All right? Take it easy. See you soon. Bye-bye.